How's it going, guys? I'm Vivi and welcome back to some Ratchet & Clank. Now, has it ever crossed your mind that what was explained by Qwark in Ratchet & Clank PS4 was actually all a lie? I believe that's not the case. I'm asking this question to you guys. Have you ever thought about this idea? Does it sound too weird? Now, for those who are very familiar with Ratchet & Clank, you know that Qwark isn't the wisest guy. In the introduction, Qwark explains that they're making a game based on a holofilm based on my life. That sentence is a simple reference to the movie and the game based off it. So since it is mentioned that they're making a movie based on his life, he believes that everything that will be shown in the movie will not be 100% true. Therefore, he decides to share his own side of the story with Shiv. For those of you wondering, hey, maybe he's retelling the story of classic Ratchet. Everything is being told from his perspective. He wants people to think that he's actually a nice guy. That doesn't seem to be the case. There's a lot of new content in the game that just makes it too hard to believe that this new game actually can fit in the continuity. It's just very complex. Sure, maybe Qwark lied here and there, but apart from the made-up T-Rex on Novelist, I don't think he completely made up the story. What he explained overall is actually what happened in the movie. And I'm gonna say it again, he narrated what happened in the movie, not in the classic Ratchet & Clank game. If, let's say, he actually narrated what happened in the classic game, there's just so many things that don't fit. So I do not think that he outright lied. So what I'm trying to say is that Ratchet & Clank PS4 is its own thing. It's simply a retelling of the classic game. It's its own universe. 1. We have the Galactic Rangers. Apparently, Nefarious used to work for them. Qwark hates Nefarious. Why would he invent a story of Nefarious working with the Galactic Rangers and Qwark being friends with him, assuming he was narrating what happened in the classic game? It just doesn't seem like it. If we go with the classic story, Qwark attended the same high school. He was a bully. So again, why would he make up a story of Nefarious working for them? He's not a fan of Nefarious. I just don't think he would do that. 2. Grimroth. It's Grimroth we're talking about. He raised Ratchet. Nothing much to say. Grimroth wasn't in Ratchet & Clank 1. So again, Ratchet & Clank PS4 is its own universe. It's simply a retelling. That's what Insomniac Games wanted. A game based off the movie. Now Qwark, since he's narrating the game, he's giving his side of the story. What happened in the movie. The extra planets, weapons, and stuff like that. Maybe we could say that it was made up by Qwark, but technically speaking, of course the game will have more content. We're talking about gameplay. There's one little thing I forgot to mention. On Novelist, when Qwark made up the T-Rex, Shiv said that that's not what happened. So that right there, guys, is already a hint. What's being told by Qwark is what happened overall. So him completely inventing the story, this whole thing with the Galactic Rangers, Nefarious working for them at one point, nah. Classic Ratchet and Ratchet & Clank PS4, they're two separate things. Another thing, what if this whole situation with the space-time continuum could explain classic Ratchet and new Ratchet? What if it created some sort of different universe, a different timeline? No. If that were the case, Ratchet disrupting the space-time continuum, we'd be seeing that universe in the game. If that really happened, how would one know that he actually disrupted the timeline? So the space-time continuum, it's just a simple reference to a crack in time. One last thing before I end the video, guys. In the ending of Ratchet & Clank PS4, Qwark and Ratchet go after Shiv, right? Qwark is no longer narrating, he's no longer in jail. So that ending already explains that everything that happened in the new game is a simple retelling of the classic story. Like Insomniac mentioned, it's a reimagining. Oh, but dude, what if he's narrating everything in the future? Perhaps he's narrating what he narrated in jail. No, I don't think so. I know it sounds confusing. Now, I know what some of you might say right now. Was this video necessary? I mean, the answer is obvious. It's a retelling, right? Why would one think that Qwark was actually lying? It's just that this question crossed my mind at one point and I thought about it. And I'm simply wondering if any of you have thought about this idea. But like I said, guys, I don't think it's the case. And you know Qwark, if you've played all the games, or a lot of games, Qwark isn't that trustworthy sometimes. And is it too crazy to think that Qwark could have actually made up the whole thing? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd really like to read what you guys think. So yep, this is it for the video, guys. I know it was quite short. I didn't have much to say. I mean, like I just said, the answer is obvious. At the end of the day, we're talking about a bunch of new elements. Grimroth, the Galactic Rangers, Nefarious's past, etc. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. Leave all of your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, I've been Vivi and thank you for watching.